Welcome to healthU. Today we're sharing a groundbreaking discovery that challenges traditional beliefs. The key to healthy longevity isn't simply eating less, but achieving nutritional balance. The latest scientific research confirms that nutritional balance is more effective than caloric restriction in delaying aging. For years, we believed that eating less was the key to slowing aging, but scientists have discovered through extensive research that this concept isn't comprehensive enough. A major study published in Nature journal in 2024 used 960 genetically diverse female mice to confirm that while caloric restriction and intermittent fasting indeed extend lifespan, the more important finding is that genetic factors have an even greater impact on longevity than dietary restriction. So what exactly is nutritional balance? Let's understand this from a molecular perspective. First, we need to recognize a key signaling pathway, the mTOR signaling pathway. This pathway acts like a cellular nutrient sensor. When we restrict essential amino acid intake, uncharged tRNA increases within cells, activating a pathway called GCN2, ultimately reducing mTOR network activity. It sounds complex, but simply put, when we moderately restrict certain nutrients, cells activate protective mechanisms that help extend lifespan. Another important mechanism is the insulin and insulin-like growth factor 1, IGF-1 signaling pathway. This pathway plays a crucial role in regulating lifespan. When this pathway's activity decreases, it can extend lifespan. Conversely, if activity increases, it accelerates the aging process. Interestingly, this mechanism isn't unique to humans. From the simplest yeast to complex humans, the same pattern exists. Specific amino acids also play important roles. Branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, including isoleucine, valine, and leucine, affect acetyl-CoA prod. Acetyl-CoA is an important molecule in cellular metabolism that can regulate autophagy activity. Autophagy is the cell's cleaning crew, responsible for clearing damaged cellular components. When we moderately reduce methionine and BCAA intake, we can influence multiple important cellular signaling molecules, including AKT, FOXO, NAD+, AMPK, and fibroblast growth factor 21, FGF21. Scientists haven't just studied humans, they've researched various different organisms. In yeast, nutrient restriction activates stress-resistant transcription factors. In nematodes, mutations in the insulin and IGF-1 signaling pathway can extend lifespan up to tenfold. In fruit flies, dietary restriction affects the MTD and OXR1 genes, which maintain cellular protein recycling systems. And in mammals, growth hormone receptor deficiency, or growth hormone deficiency, can significantly extend lifespan. There was also a breakthrough discovery in 2024. Research published in Nature Communications found that dietary restriction can slow brain aging through the action of the MTD and OXR1 genes. These genes maintain the function of cellular protein recycling systems and are necessary for neuronal function, healthy brain aging, and the lifespan extension brought about by dietary restriction. This means that appropriate dietary restriction can not only extend lifespan but also protect our brain health. More surprisingly, the latest research shows that controlling nutrient intake has a more significant impact on aging and metabolic health than 3 commonly used longevity drugs. These 3 drugs are metformin, sirolimus, and resveratrol, all currently popular in anti-aging research. But research confirms that through reasonable nutritional control, including total calories and macronutrient balance, the effects are even better than these drugs. So, which dietary patterns have been proven beneficial for healthy longevity? Research has confirmed several particularly effective dietary patterns. The first is the Mediterranean diet, rich in antioxidants and healthy fats. Second is the Okinawan diet, characterized by low calories but high nutritional density. Third is the DASH diet, specifically designed to control high blood pressure. Fourth is the Healthy Plant-Based Diet Index, emphasizing nutrient-rich plant foods. Although these dietary patterns come from different cultural backgrounds, they all share common characteristics. They all focus on nutrient-rich plant foods, limit red meat and processed meat intake, and commonly use culinary herbs and spices from around the world. These herbs and spices aren't just seasonings. They're rich in various plant compounds with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. In human clinical research, there have been some important findings. People with growth hormone receptor deficiency, GHRD, have significantly lower IGF-1 and insulin levels, and research shows these populations have no cancer mortality and no diabetes occurrence. This provides important evidence for understanding the role of the IGF-1 pathway in human health. Another interesting finding is the age differential impact. Research found that low protein intake is associated with significantly reduced IGF-1, cancer, and total mortality in people under 65, but this association isn't obvious in people over 65. This reminds us that nutritional needs may differ at different life stages. Based on these research findings, experts have proposed several practical health recommendations. First, maintaining a healthy weight throughout life is crucial for healthy aging and longevity. In today's obesogenic environment, this is equivalent to lifelong moderate caloric restriction. Second, dietary restriction with adequate nutrition is considered the gold standard for delaying aging and extending health span and lifespan. This principle has been confirmed in multiple species, including rodents and non-human primates. The key is ensuring adequate nutrition while restricting, not just blindly eating less. Third, future longevity intervention strategies may not only involve caloric restriction, but also optimizing nutritional balance and understanding individual genetic responses to dietary interventions. Since everyone has different genetic backgrounds, responses to the same diet may also differ, so personalized nutritional approaches will become increasingly important. Future research directions mainly focus on several areas. First is optimizing nutritional balance to find the most suitable nutrient proportions for human health and longevity. Second is understanding individual genetic responses to dietary interventions to develop personalized nutrition recommendations based on genetic testing. Third is developing more precise personalized nutrition plans, considering individual age, gender, health status, and genetic background. Fourth is deeply researching the molecular mechanisms of specific nutrients to understand how they affect the aging process at cellular and molecular levels. The importance of this interdisciplinary research lies in providing a scientific foundation for developing nutritional guidelines for different age groups. The research results emphasize the importance of nutritional balance in healthy aging, not just the amount of calories. In summary, for healthy longevity, we shouldn't just focus on eating less, but more on eating right. Through reasonable nutritional balance and dietary restriction strategies, we may be able to significantly improve health span and overall quality of life. Remember, the best anti-aging medicine might be right on our dining table. Choosing nutrient-rich foods and maintain appropriate nutritional balance may be more effective than any expensive supplements. Of course, before making any major dietary changes, we recommend consulting professional nutritionists or physicians to develop the most suitable nutrition plan based on individual health conditions. After all, healthy longevity is a long-term process that requires scientific methods and continuous effort. I hope today's sharing is helpful to everyone. Let's pursue a healthy and long life using scientific methods.